I'd like to talk about what natural history is and why it matters so much. The answer will have to do with that most fundamentally ecological of topics, love. There have been a great many definitions of natural history put forth, mostly considering it rather narrowly as a subset of biological sciences, most focusing appropriately on direct observation of nature. That's good as far as it goes, but I'd like to suggest a more expansive definition. From this broadened perspective, natural history can be thought of as a practice of paying attention, a doing, not just the resulting body of facts. Natural history, then, is a verb, not a noun. In this sense, it represents crucial engagement with the world, which opens us up to loving the world. So, in this sense, natural history can be thought of as the practice of falling in love deeply with the world. This also reminds us that natural history, the term, derives from the Latin name coined by Pliny the Elder almost 2,000 years ago as Historia Naturalis, literally translated the story of nature. And stories are one of the most fundamental ways that humans understand the world and find their rightful relationship to one another and the rest of biodiversity. There have never been people without natural history. Human survival depended on it. This practice of outward attentiveness is truly the oldest continuous and most universal human tradition. There is so much that can be said about the important rational reasons why natural history is essential to ecology as the empirical foundation for all natural sciences, including ecology, and essential to conservation as the method by which we figure out where organisms live and where they don't, by which we trace boundaries of biological communities, by which we discern rarity and threat, and by which we set priorities. But natural history transcends science and policy alone. It is the primary interdisciplinary inquiry into how the world works and how we relate to the rest of creation. So, what I want to proclaim here today is natural history's importance in ways that lie beyond the merely rational. For natural history helps us feel our connectivity to the rest of life and to sense our, let's just say it, love of the world. This natural history induced embracing of the world is what motivates us and keeps us in that game of seeking understanding that we call research, which literally means to look again. Ecology as a field sprouted relatively recently from the millennia-long tradition of natural history. And for so many of us, our personal pathways to becoming ecologists also derived from natural history. Key time spent as inquiring naturalists, getting our curiosity piqued and our biophilia nurtured, becoming captivated in finding the world wondrous. Natural history is why most of us became ecologists in the first place. In addition to its benefits for ecological science and conservation, moreover, natural history, or attentiveness to nature, fosters humility and provides the basis for healthy human individuals and human societies. For natural history embeds human experience in the larger context of connectedness and reciprocal relationships. Simply put, natural history is good for us, psychologically and physiologically. Ecologists, don't be shy. Proclaim the simple, powerful truth. You love the beauty of this world. Your curiosity powers you, and this sense of wonder should be cause for rejoicing and pride. Natural history is for lovers, lovers of this big, beautiful, ever fascinating world, and of ourselves, its human stewards, and our capacity for affection, appreciation, and understanding. Natural history, the empirical foundation of ecology, foments humility and gratitude. It is an expression of love.